Sitting here with Old Bones, Magwaca. It's good to see you, man. It's good to meet you as well in person, and obviously, you know, your story and coming back to boxing again. How are you feeling, man?
First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity and to share my story with you. Okay, it's fine.
It's fine. Go.
Okay, well, I'm so excited, man. I'm feeling happy. I'm really excited because it's been a long time since, like, it's 3 years back now.
Yeah.
Since matching the ring. So yeah, I'm feeling happy, man. I'm looking forward to stepping the ring again.
Yeah, because your career, I mean, geez, you're going right to the top. You know, at the point where your career unfortunately came to like a sudden halt. Talk to us about early days in your career. Like, what motivated you to start boxing?
Actually, I started boxing at the early age. I was 8 years. My uncle took me to the gym when I was 8. So yeah, it's something that I grew up with. I grew up in a boxing family. Because my two uncles were boxers, but one was amateur boxer and then one was professional boxer. So then they took me to the gym when I was 8, and then we took it from there. I'm originally from East London. Remember, East London is a mecca of boxing, so
yeah.
So it's where everything started. Since I came here in Cape Town 2006, I continued with my amateur fights, and then 2009 I turned pro. I turned professional 2009. Then I had my first fight from that year. 2010 is where like I was fighting like a big dog, you know. So yeah, I love boxing, man. It's something that like I can say is running in my veins right now, because you know it's something that I can't live without it. You see, yeah, I was on my peak time by the time I got shot. I was on my peak. Otherwise, everything just go boom down. So I have to start now, coming as a beginner now, like to learn more on boxing. Yeah.
So going all the way up to becoming a world champion, you know, from those heights, and you know, being undefeated as well is another big element to your career. How do you go from being on top of the world, so to speak, to like having to restart?
It's hard, man. It's hard. It's a pain, because I worked very hard to get there on top. I worked very hard. I put all my hard work, my dedication to get there. And it's not something easy to be 23 fights unbeaten. It's not something easy as a 4-time champion, 5-time champion. So it's not easy, man. So now to start as a beginner again, it's not nice, but it's a punch that I need to take. It's a punch that I need to take, and I promise that I'll get there again. Even if I made like 3-4 fights, at least I made the comeback. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm looking forward to this with my coach here, Mike. Now I have Mike on my side. I have team behind me. Yeah, I have a strong team. I believe they're gonna take me there. You see, yeah.
Do you actually feel like a real beginner? Because I mean, let's face it, you've had a long career. Like, you've had time in the ring. Do you feel like it? But like, are things starting to come back slowly?
Yeah. What's happening is everything changes. See, boxing change, you know. So I really feel like a beginner because I have to start learning. Because I was learning how to cycle. I was learning how to run. Actually at the first I have to learn even how to walk. You see.
Yeah.
So now everything now is starting from the beginning. You know. It's not that I'm feeling like a real beginner, but it's just that now I need to pick up some. I need to work more harder, because now I know that I've been not training for like 2 years, and then I came back training this year. I mean late last year, and then this year. So now I have to work more harder than before. That's why I put it that way. Like I came back as a beginner, you know, from sparring, running, cycling, everything, exercises. I had to pressure, like put more pressure on myself as well, you know.
Did you ever think, like maybe a couple of years ago, that we'd be sitting in a chair right here talking about you being a boxer again?
Honestly, man, by the day I got shot, I just thought myself that, well, you know what, my career is over. Because the way it was really bad. You know, it was bad. It was like I'm hitting it. It was like I get hit by the truck or something because my leg was totally broken. You see. So and then I told myself, no, this is the end of my career. I never think that today you will be sitting here in this chair talking about me coming back to the ring again. You know, it's like a dream come true. It's like a dream come true. God, I've been praying for this day. I've been dreaming about it. You see, it's not nice when you see people that you grew up with doing boxing together, going to the gym, and you're not going to the gym because you have to deal with your leg, with your broken leg and stuff. You see, so I thank God, man. I thank God to give me a second chance. Let me put it that way, a second chance to bounce back to boxing because I was so stressed. I was stressing. I see, you know, it was painful, of course, you know. So yeah, now I'm so excited, man. Like I say, I don't know how can I expressing like my feelings, you know, but I'm okay. I'm good.
Well, I want to give you the opportunity to speak about what happened to you because a lot of people, you know, some people would have read the story, some people that are watching for the first time and seeing you, you know, would not know the story. So I would like to give you the opportunity to explain or to the audience what happened. Yeah.
Okay. What happened is back then in 2017, 2018 January, we were from festive season. Yeah. So it was January. So well, man, I was driving back from the hospital to see my newborn, and then that was at night around about 10. So I parked the car and then I get inside. I've noticed that the security gate at home was open. You see, and then I got inside there. And then I found these 4 guys carrying gun.
Right, so just we had a bit of a change of my battery died there, so for the people at home, that's why I'm just clarifying while we're moving positions for people back at home. What happened to you? Like, you know, that we could continue from where you were.
Back then, in 2008 January. So around about 10 p.m. I was from hospital to see my newborn. You see. So when I got home, then I noticed that the security gate was open. And then when I got inside the house, I found these 3 guys. They were already there. 4 guys, I mean. They were already there inside. So when I was going there, so they had guns and the 2 guys have knives. So they gun pointed me, and then they said, okay, they demanded money. Then they stripped me off my jacket and take my shoes, and then they were demanding money. And then I had no money, like I had no money in that house that they have, like coins and stuff, and then leaving money there. And then I gave it to them, and then I asked the guys, sort of like, guys, what do you want? And they said, we want everything, like your phone, obviously your phone, your clothes, everything. Then I said I didn't refuse anything. We get inside the room. Then they saw this TV, flat screen TV on the wall. So they demand the TV also. Okay, I didn't refuse. I said, okay, guys, we can take it off. We can take it off the TV. But unfortunately, the TV was installed there by the wall, you know. So it needs some tool to take it out there. So unfortunately, we couldn't take it off. You see, otherwise I've give them like all the things that they want, except the TV, because they couldn't take it off from the wall, you know. So it's where the guys they got angry at me now. So now they start shooting at me. You see, so they just shoot my leg like a close range with the R4 rifle gun. You see, they shot my leg, boom. Then I fell down there. And then what they did, they locked me inside and go with the keys, my car keys and the burglar gate keys. So they left me laying down there, you see. So I screamed for help. Luckily enough, my neighbor, he was still awake. So he heard me shouting, and then, so he said to me, he heard the gunshot, but he was scared to get out. Then he looked at the window, and then he saw the guys like they were moving out. So he tried to come and help. Then they broke out. They broke in, trying to take me to the nearest it's a fire station. So where can I get like first aid? You see. So while I was getting the first aid, they were busy calling the ambulance. And then they take me to Khayelitsha Hospital, which is there in Cape Town. And then the doctor said, no, you need to transfer him to Tiger Bay Hospital, because this is like bad. Yeah, so Tiger Bay Hospital is where there is a doctors who are specialized with bones and stuff. So they took me to the hospital. Then I was there, and then I thought myself that maybe they're gonna cut my leg. They put some pins inside. They put a long pin from my knee into my hip. So they put some screws there. Then I asked the doctors, guys, am I able to walk again, or I'm going to use a wheelchair or something? Then the doctor said, no, you're gonna be able to walk again, but it will take time. You see. So yeah, and then I was so happy with the results. Then I used crutches. They discharged me there after 2 weeks. After they put some pin in, then I was working with crutches, doing some rehab, trying harder. So what happened after 8 months, they called me again to. Okay, I was like going for X-rays, checking X-rays. So they said, no man, you know, we need to do some second operation. Man. So they take out some screws. They said my screws are broken. They took off the screw and put some new screw. So I had to start again, like to walk with the crutches again, because I was using one crutch before they called me for the second operation. So I had to use both crutches again. You see. Then after months later, last year I think, yeah, they called me for the third operation. You see, they said this pin is not working, so they had to take it out and then put another pin.
So you had 3 operations, and finally everything is sort of coming back to normal again. How did you end up at PFA?
I end up here in PFA because after the shooting, I had no job. You see, because the boxing was the only thing that I'm doing. You see, so after the second operation, I get here. How I get here, Devon Curry. So I phoned him. Said, Dev, can we open something small like a gym so I can teach people. So he said, no man, currently we can't open a gym. So what I can do, I can speak to Mike, the owner of the PFA where I am now. Remember, Dev was training here at that time, but he's still training here. He's still training here. So Mike also said, okay, I wanna see the guy you're talking about. Then okay, yeah, he googled me. He said he called me there for interview. Then I came. He tested me with one client. I hold pairs nice for the client, and then he was happy. And then he tested me with a boxing class. So I took the boxing class successfully. And then he said, okay, I think this is the guy. So he hired me from that day. So here I am now. You see, so yeah, now. The other day I was punching bag, like not serious, like trying to punching bag. Then Mike saw me, he said, okay, come here man, let me hold some pet for you. Then he held me, then he was so happy, and then he said, no man, look here, I can bring you back to boxing. Then I said, no coach, forget about that. Then he said, I'm serious man, come, let's do this. You see. Then said, coach, you think I can be a better boxer again? Then he said, bro, I'm telling you, come and let's do this. Then he took me to the bed. Yeah, then he was happy, and I was so happy also. Then he took me to the sparring. Then I sparred, the guy is nice. Then he said, okay, now you're getting there. Now let's do some more rehab. Then we started to do the rehab on the bike. Everything now I have. Now he organized someone to help me. The other guy here, Max, is a physio, and Zayn, they're helping me a lot with it's 2 guys that are helping me with my leg. So now I developed some confidence, like, okay, I can do this again. Until now I'm feeling strong now. Now I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm ready to box again.
So you're ready for professional boxing again, is that what you're saying?
100%, man. I can't wait to be a professional boxer again. Now this year I'm taking my license as a professional boxer again. I can't wait to get back in the ring, and then yeah, I'm gonna start slowly. Like it's fine even if I can fight like 6 rounds, it's okay. Then I will take it from there, like pick it up 8 rounds, 10 rounds maybe, and then till I get to the title fight again.
Well, if you're going to take it slowly, there won't be so many big names, but who are the names you want to fight in the coming years?
I just want to start to fight here at home in South Africa, which is now I'm going to fight. Remember, I used to fight at 53 kgs, which is bantamweight. Now I had to pick up a weight, maybe a fight to junior feather or something. You see, junior featherweight, because now I'm a bit bigger. You see, so I'm gonna start with the South African boxers. From 1 to 10, top 10, like South African top 10 boxers on the rankings. Whether it's a junior featherweight or a featherweight, but I really want to fight like guys that are there in the rankings.
So we're just speaking, sorry, for people back at home, my camera keeps jumping in and out of battery, so I'm actually chopping this interview up completely, so sorry about that to you, champ. Anyway, I wanted to finish with the fact that we were speaking off camera. You were saying that you'd fight anyone from 1 to 10 in South African ratings and then move on to the world level and look to challenge for a world title again. That's basically what you're looking to do. What would be a message from you, considering your situation and everything like that, to the South African boxing public?
My message for
the South African boxing public.
Okay. Thank you again for the question. My message to South African boxing now is, how can I say? I want to say to the young boxers out there, they need to work hard, put a hard work, put a dedication, and then I want to say nothing is impossible. Because sitting here with you right now, I never thought it's going to be like this on this day. So stay strong, believe in yourself. Everything is possible with God, and I believe like us South Africans, we can all be the world champion. Nothing like it will stop you or stand in your way. That's it.
Well, that's your message from Old Bones. He's back in the business and he's potentially going to be on a lot of radars in the junior feather and the featherweight division coming up really, really soon. So from us, SA Boxing Talk, thank you for spending some time with us, and we're going to see you very, very soon.
It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much, man, for giving me this opportunity to share my story once again with you. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. SA Boxing Talk, keep pushing the good work.
Thank you very much.